This is the StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm campaign mission Infested, brutal difficulty. My goal is earn all the achievements that are specifically for this mission. At the start of the mission, I have 4 infestors, and they can move while they're burrowed, and the enemy doesn't have any detection here, so I just go right past them. Then I gain the ability Parasitic Domination. It lets me take an enemy unit, so it becomes my unit. I cloak my Banshee and target the bunkers, then it'll fly away after that's done. The enemy doesn't have any detection here, so the Banshee should be totally safe. And in this beginning section, I methodically mind control as many enemies as I can. It's a bit slow, but this part doesn't provide a time limit. This is not the only part of the mission though. Later I will get a base and Kerrigan, so I should tell you about those. I didn't go to Dominion space yet, so Kerrigan is level 47 here. And for Kerrigan's abilities, I chose Kinetic Blast, Psionic Shift, Mend, Zergling Reconstitution, and Twin Drones. For my unit mutations I selected Adrenal Overload for Zerglings, Hydrolytic Bile for Roaches, Root Spine for Hydralisks, Rapid Regeneration for Mutalisks, Burrow for Swarm Hosts, and Corrosive Acid for Banelings. And my evolution strains are Raptor Strain for Zerglings, Corpser Strain for Roaches, Impaler Strain for Hydralisks, and Splitter Strain for Banelings. I'm still playing the mission really slowly. I send an infestor out, lure an enemy away from the group, then use Parasitic Domination, and then send my unit away. I'll save them for later. Okay, but why am I playing this part of the mission so slowly? Well, one reason is, these units that I claim with Parasitic Domination will be available in the next part of the mission, and then I can have those units and it'll be a much easier start if I just have a bunch of free units. I take this medic and now I can heal my infestors. That's convenient. And I could just wait for passive regeneration, but with the medic it's much faster. Still slow though. Okay, but still, I could do the rest of the mission without these free units. The real reason I'm getting a bunch of these free units from Parasitic Domination at the beginning of the mission is about the achievements. The achievements for this mission are: complete the mission, don't let the Dominion gas the platform a 3rd time before the mission ends, kill 60 units with Parasitic Dominated Terran units, and control 20 Terran units with Parasitic Domination at the same time. That's a little confusing. It means I must control the units at the same time. It does not mean that I must use the ability Parasitic Domination at the same time. That achievement is the real reason I'm being so careful in this beginning section. This section actually does have more than 20 enemy units, so I can get more than 20 units with Parasitic Domination. And if I don't use them, they'll all survive, so then they should be fine, and I'll have 20 at the same time, and I cannot worry about that achievement for the rest of the mission. Also, the Dominion doesn't gas the platform in this initial section, so I can spend as much time as I want, and it won't cause any trouble for that achievement. But after I start the next part of the mission, that 3 times of the gas is basically a time limit. The other achievement stuff is just the bonus objective and some stuff about specific game difficulties that do not work the way the game describes them. Some of them pretend that they require normal difficulty, but actually, if you just play brutal difficulty, you can still earn them anyway. Some of them pretend that they require hard difficulty, but if you play brutal difficulty, you can earn them anyway. So I can ignore all the specific game difficulty stuff, and just because I'm playing brutal, that all works. Okay. I have 23 total army units, and 4 of them are infested, so I have 19 parasitic dominated Terran units. Then I take this marine. Okay, I have 20 parasitic dominated Terran units. That's the achievement. I completed that achievement. But I still want the others because, well, they're useful. There should be 3 marines left, so I'll have 24 parasitic dominated Terran units after this. And I still didn't infest the virophages. That's a main objective here. There's 3 virophages. And also that's required for an achievement. But again, this section doesn't have a time limit, so I can be as slow as I want. And I want to be really slow about that. Okay, I'm not being slow just because I like being slow. It's actually because I want as many free units as I can get from parasitic domination, which I think 24 is the most you can get here, and I got all 24. Then I can infest the virophages. But look, I only infested 2 of them. Why am I not infesting the 3rd virophage yet? Well, that's actually for the other achievement. So, what do you think counts as a kill for get 60 kills with parasitic dominated Terran units? Would you think that attacking my allies counts as a kill? It seems a little weird. It seems like it shouldn't count, but actually it does. So I'm just going to attack my allies a bunch here. The allies come out of the virophage. And they're just infested Terran, really weak, but there's so many of them. So it's an easy way of getting enough kills for the achievement because they count. I still don't know why they count though. They really shouldn't. And I probably could get enough kills without doing this, but this just makes it extra sure that I'll get enough kills. The other advantage of waiting here is I can spread my creep. That when I claim a virophage, I get a free creep tumor. So I can spread my creep a little bit before I start the next part of the mission. Because that part is timed. And maybe I'm just procrastinating. Just getting some kills for these achievements. Sorry, ally, but your whole purpose is being killed so I can get an achievement. I'm a really good ally, huh? Okay, I probably got enough for the achievement. The next section of the mission starts. I got my base and Kerrigan and some more Zerg units. I send my 2 Diamondbacks to that virophage. They'll just wait there for later. Then I send Kerrigan out alone. I should start fighting these enemies. Kerrigan's enough against these first enemies. Well, okay, Kerrigan's enough for the rest of the mission, but I do want to use my other units so that I can be faster. And this will help a little bit here. Okay, I got another Banshee, and I'm staying back because I want to keep my other units alive, so Kerrigan can go in alone for this part. Then Kerrigan can go away, and my medic followed Kerrigan in the fight, so the medic runs away. And I think I can start using my other units here. So I'm deciding when I send my other units in and when I don't based upon time. Like, when does sending them in save a bunch of time, and when would it just get them all killed? Yes. I think this is a good time for Kerrigan doing stuff alone, because Kerrigan's pretty efficient against a bunker. And back at my base, I'm building a bunch of drones. Probably more drones than you might think I should make, but I promise they'll be useful later.
What is it this time?
Then Kerrigan goes back in and fights this base. So many enemies, and I'm just using Kerrigan here. Okay, I think I beat enough of them, so the rest of my army can help. That'll be faster than Kerrigan doing it alone. And I am working with a time limit here. I also spread my creep tumors, because the bonus objective is put creep tumors next to the science facilities. I think my army can beat the rest of this base. attacking buildings would be a waste of Kerrigan's time. So Kerrigan can go to the next place.
The swarm conquers
This is
all.
kind of an interesting location. It's a little bit out of the way. And then I go in and I find some predators. And they're very colorful. There's so many different colors of predators.
Attack alongside the
But
infested.
Kerrigan beat them, although they did attack my Zerglings pretty well. And I guess I could make some more drones. And the reason I wanted so many, I make some spine crawlers right next to the virophages. This way, they should not be destroyed. Instead, my spine crawlers will fight the enemies if they go there. Okay, it looks like my infestors are slightly in the wrong place. There. I captured another virophage. Then I send my army forwards, but my infestors should stay back. I don't really want to put them in the fight, except I want this Thor. It's my Thor now, but I'm a little too scared of this bunker. Then my army's fighting another bunker, and it looks like the infested Terrans are going towards a ramp. So I'll send my army that way, except the infestors. I don't want to send them in the front and get them all killed. I do need them because infestors capture virophages, and 2 virophages are left. So I already captured 6 virophages, and there's 2 virophages right around here. Okay, I think that's far enough. I can get that virophage. And I have more money, so I can make some more spine crawlers now. I should build a bunch around this virophage. Okay, where else? Okay, I want some there. And maybe some more there. Oh, and I want some spine crawlers there. Okay, that should hopefully be enough spine crawlers. They could protect my virophages. There's 2 enemy Thors here. Go, infestors. There's 2 Thors that I control here. And now I'll leave my army around here so they can guard these 2 virophages.
Expect an attack.
And I spread my creep because there's a science facility in the corner there, and the bonus objective is put a creep tumor next to the science facility. I can't put the creep down there, so I'm going the long way from here.
The swarm has met the enemy.
And this creep tumor should spread closer to that science facility. Oh, what's Kerrigan doing? Okay, that should be fine. Well, there's a bunch of Vikings here. I guess Kerrigan can fight them. But Kerrigan should also run away a bit. Okay, run away a bit more and fight them. Oh, look! My Zerglings arrived, and they're in range of a spine crawler. That was convenient. Oh, look, the enemy dropped right next to a virophage, but my spine crawlers were ready for them. That's why I built the spine crawlers. This is the enemy main base. My first goal is beat those Thors, since they could be a bit problematic later. Okay, I think I want more spine crawlers. I probably have enough, but I don't really need my minerals for anything else.
I am the swarm.
Okay, Kerrigan, fight the Thor. You're safe.
Speak.
And some enemies dropped right next to Zerglings. That didn't work well for them. And it looks like they dropped next to a virophage, but I had enough spine crawlers there.
We adapt.
And look, they don't have any Thors here, so now I can attack the bunker. Oh, that was bad timing. There's an enemy army right there. Okay, Kerrigan, run away. Okay, Kerrigan escaped. Now, go back away. Oh, the battlecruiser followed me that far? I thought I was safe. Okay, that was a mistake. Really, it is much better if Kerrigan survives, but I guess this is okay. If Kerrigan survived there, I could complete the mission pretty long before the end of the time limit. And I would much easier fight the enemies there, but now I'm bringing my army away from those 2 virophages. I just hope that the enemies don't attack there. But it looks like my spine crawlers are keeping them busy long enough. Okay, I'm safe. And Kerrigan will be back soon.
Your efforts
The gas is done, and Kerrigan is back. Let's attack the enemy main base. And I guess I can make more Zerglings. I think I have enough spine crawlers now. I can watch this fight. It looks like my army's doing fine here, but don't want to fight in a bad place. I think this cliff might be an okay place. My Zerglings can jump up there. Okay, Kerrigan arrived, so now I gotta just run away. I don't want to let them Yamato cannon me too many times. Kerrigan can survive one Yamato cannon. And I bring my creep forward. Yeah, a creep tumor can go really close to the objective. And this can go in range of the objective. And here, I guess I should spread that. Oh, my army didn't do so well while I was looking away. But they did distract the battle cruisers, so now Kerrigan can beat the battle cruiser and that bunker. I think that's enough. Kerrigan, go into the enemy base completely alone, in range of the siege tanks, so they unsiege, and then they can't attack me when they're unsieging, and then they re-siege. I'm safe in the corner. Okay, there's a bunch of enemies here, but I can fight them. And I should spread this to the bonus objective. That should heal Kerrigan. Yeah, a full heal. And then I spread this to the other bonus objective. And that'll full heal Kerrigan, but I don't really need that. Now it's just stand here, kinetic blast the objective occasionally. And actually, I'm also attacking it. Kinetic blast still deals most of the damage, though. And there's only 21 seconds left, but that should be enough. I think I just need one more kinetic blast. I know the timing is really close, but it wouldn't be very close if Kerrigan just didn't die earlier. And that's the end of the mission, barely within the time. So the achievements are earned.